So guys, I know a lot of you guys get bent out of shape by the way I treat my phone because I toss it around. Let me show you something else I do with it. Ready? Trust catch. Oh, he failed. You failed me, brown belt. God bless. I did it to one of my wife.
Terrible throw.
Let's try it again. Trust catch. He caught it.
He's got two hands.
It doesn't matter. You got to catch. That's just the way it works. Like I had
that excuse doesn't work.
I had one of my white.
I only have one hand anyway.
I had one of my white belts the other day, and I did this. I was trust catch, and there you go. So you got to keep them on their game. See, that's what you do as a coach, because the thing is, we understand that when you get out on the street, there's variables that you just cannot plan for. They're everywhere. So you always got to be able to trust catch. You always have to be able to give. So see what happens. Eugene's not street ready. He's not street ready because he cannot prepare for the variables. The jiu-jitsu therapist is going to get whooped because he can't trust catch. Third time's charm. What's up, guys? We got a question from Hassan bin Hamamo. I don't know how to say it right, but he says, please explain armbar from the guard for big guys and give him some tips. He says he's 6'3", 234 pounds, and he needs help because he can't immediately turn his hips really quickly for the armbar. So Hassan bin Hamo, I'm going to show you how to do an armbar if you're a bigger guy and you don't have that speed from the hips. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Trust catch. There we go. All right, guys, so Hassan, we're going to start from the guard, and I'm going to show you how to set up an armbar that I think, it's the way that I show most of my guys in the beginning, because, you know, one of the things is once you get better, and I imagine you're probably maybe newer at jiu-jitsu, you may not be, but as you get better, obviously, you get this ability to swing these hips around really quickly. I'll show you a drill at the end of the video to sort of get that speed up, because if you can be a bigger guy, like a 234-pound guy, and you get the speed of those hips, that's dangerous, because most big guys don't take the time to develop that because it's not easy, right? So I had a guy before, one of my bigger guys, who's like 250, 60 pounds, and he used to like play guard. He would do omoplatas, arm bars, things like that, and when he would go to tournaments, he would pull guard, which is typically unheard of for that weight, and he was pulling guard and like just beating dudes up because it was dangerous, because they were not used to having a big guy play a guard game like that. So I'm gonna show you how to do some more slower arm bar, but I am gonna give you some tips on speeding yourself up. So what we'll do is we'll do the most basic arm bar here from guard. Basic position, we go under, over, grab that arm, right? I wanna make sure that I keep a good grip on the forearm. A lot of times guys will hold here, but the problem is he can bend his arm. So I like to kind of have his hand tucked in, and I like to have a grip where my forearm crosses down on his forearm. So this way if he tries to bend his arm up, can't do it very well. Now my other hand is gonna go in and grab on the back of the shoulder here. This is to control the distance. If he tries to go too far away, I pull him down. If he tries to go too close, I push him away. I can kind of move him where I want him to. Now, here's the trick. In some situations, if you got quick hips, you can open up, bang, right into it, okay? You don't have those. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our foot on the same side as the arm that we're attacking, and I really want to focus on keeping my knee tight. What this is doing is I'm cinching everything up, so if he tries to pull his arm out, he can't. Now, from here, I'm gonna kick the leg up, and notice what I just did. I've got this hammer lock here on the back of his shoulder, and his arm's right in position, and it's very hard for him to move. Boom, I can extend. Now, when I finish this, I'll turn the arm just slightly to the side, hip up, and extend. Okay, so again, one more time on this. From here, we go under, over, grab, make sure we have that forearm to forearm connection, get the grip on the back of the shoulder, same side as the arm that we're attacking, we put that foot on the hip. From here, we kick, bring our ear to their knee, boom, right there. Now, why this works a little bit better for bigger guys, I'll go this way, Adam. Why this works for bigger guys is because we're not relying on speed to get the arm bar, we're cinching everything up tight, so you can take a little bit longer. I mean, now you can't go in here and like fall asleep at the wheel, like, okay, you can't do that. You gotta move, but you are gonna get a little bit longer than if you had to just swing your hips around really quickly. So again, we get in, put this foot in the hip, really focus on keeping this knee tight, and the other knee here as well. Both of my knees are pinching right now. I'm kicking the leg up into the armpit, slide down to the forearm, right into position, thumb is up, to the side, get your finish. So that's the arm bar that I would show you. Now, that's a good tight arm bar. I think you can use that. I encourage you to try it and drill it. Now, let's show you the drill, okay? It's a simple drill, but again, the reason why it's gonna be hard for you to develop the guard game is because it's not gonna come natural. It's gonna be tough. Keep going with it, keep trying, keep developing it, because if you can have that big guy body and have like a guard game, dude, that's dangerous, okay? It's really gonna take people for a loop. So from here, basic arm bar drill. So we go back to our original arm bar we just did, we start here. I'm gonna just worry about my hips, so I'm not gonna focus too much on the form of the armbar. This is gonna be more of a drill for your hips. So I'm gonna get my grips here on the sleeves or the wrists. This is like Jiu-Jitsu 101, okay? I unlock the leg and I use my leg over top the head as an anchor, pendulum, to swing my body around, and I'm gonna reach. I wanna really get that reach, because again, that's gonna give me those quick hips where I can snatch up a body really quickly. Throw the leg to the side, bang, bang. And what I'm focusing on here is coming up, I bite, I push down my calf, swing, hip up. Swing, hip up. And we go side to side here and work on that. And doing that drill will allow you to get used to being able to move your hips more quickly and be able to get those arm bars. Because with those arm bars, you got to really reach up sometimes and catch guys, because they're going to start trying to pull away. Reach up, snatch them down with your heels, pull them in and get the arm bar. So do the arm bar that I gave you. Try the drill out as well. Combine those together and see if those help Hassan. So thank you so much for the question, brother. I appreciate you. And I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.